The hills are alive with the sound of music. Roxy music. Well, I thought I'd won a watch there when I found my old Roxy music album. Bryan Ferry. It's got all my favourites on it. Avalon, Jealous Guy, Dance Away, Love is the Drug. And I opened it up and it had Radiohead in it, so that was that scuppered. I love Radiohead, but I was looking for Roxy music. Well guys, the hills have eyes, that's a good description. I was up a ladder there, but the rain's coming battering down. And under the eave, there's a wood pigeon sitting. So, you know, the roof has eyes doesn't really sound right. The hills have eyes sounds better. Anyway, I crept up in it and I touched its beak. I just touched its beak. It never heard me coming because of the wind and the rain. It was roosting, touched its beak and it opened its eyes and it got a fright. And I went, you didn't hear me coming, did you? Everybody is watching everything all of the time. I'm watching all of the time. I'm always watching. I was in the gym last night, I had a good session. Went to a wee gym last night and had a good old session. Not really a fan of gyms, but they're a means to an end when the weather's really bad. Anyway, I was showing up the young team. I was giving the young team an education. The young team. The young team make me laugh. Young guy about 16, 17, he's sitting on the bench and he's doing his thing. And after every set he was Snapchatting himself. I don't really know what Snapchat is, but I know that that's what he was doing. He was Snapchatting himself to his mates with his guns out, looking all pumped. It's quite funny. Is everybody having a nice day? I'm doing a wee job here and the weather has actually turned it into a bit of a nightmare because it's dragging on and dragging on. I'm kind of working between the weather. So I'm just having a wee 10 minutes now in the van, sitting here, kidding myself on that rain might go off, but the sky's getting blacker by the minute. However, up here that happens. So there'll be no Roxy music tonight. Do you know, even worse than that? It was in a bag of kit, right? Alright, Del boy. Gearbox, so I've got a funny wee sound coming. I'm coming to see you with mine. I forgot you were a master mechanic. So not only did I find a Roxy music album cover with Radiohead inside it, which isn't that bad, I also thought I'd found a fiver, which really made my day because I love finding money. And it was €5. Bugger, man. That's twice today I've been gubbed. 0.3 million. Somebody in Timbuktu looking for me, telling me I owe them a bill from 2004. Maybe it's T-Mobile or somebody. I remember taking a T-Mobile contract out once, about 15 years ago, as a secondary phone for a job, for work. And the guy's like, best service ever, brilliant, Port Glasgow, can I beat it, can I beat it? And I got home and I had no bars at all. No bars. And I went, well, maybe it's going to come to life, you know, give it an hour or two. No. Next morning, no bars. So drives from where I live up in the hills where Del knows, Neilston, down into Paisley. Boom, 4 bars. Back up to Neilston, no bars. So I goes back to Port Glasgow and I says, come here a minute, mate. You sold me this year's contract, whatever it was back then, and you told me it was the best service ever. Neilston, I don't get any service. But that's Neilston, he said. So I hit him with the phone, and then I hit him with the contract. And he basically just says, oh well, you're contracted now. And I said, I don't think so somehow. I said, that's not happening. And he was like, well, you'll have to pay the full year. Honestly, it was like a day I had the phone, and I thought to myself, you're absolutely crackers, mate. And that's a true story. Try to hold me for the year. So I thought nothing more of it, right? I just never paid it. It was a terrible... I just stuck with Vodafone, who I've been with for like 24 years. And I stuck with them and just worked off the one phone, which was a bit of a nightmare for that job because you couldn't really turn your phone off. And about two or 3 years went by, thought nothing of it, never even gave it a second thought. Then I started to get all these letters from some company pursuing me for T-Mobile for like £1,000 for a year's contract. It was ridiculous. And then it vanished, and then a couple of years back it happened again. And then lo and behold, a couple of weeks ago they phoned me up. Oh, it's to speak to you about T-Mobile. I said that was like 2005. Honestly, 15 years or something. And they say, so what happened? So I've looked into that and I understand things like that now because I've actually helped some people in the past with stuff like that. And basically what they do is they buy debts. They buy historical debts. And I just laughed. He's like, yeah, we've got a fee on top of it now, which is like £700. I say, have you? I says, I've got a fee. I went, who am I charging my time to? I says, I've got quite a bit of time invested in this, so I'll need to send you an invoice. I says, and like, you know, my day rate's like £1,200 a day, so he's like, excuse me? I went, oh, you're allowed to take my time up and charge me, but I'm not allowed to charge you. That's not how it works. I said, that's mafia tactics. So I'll send you my invoice for my time, which I can guarantee you will always supersede your time and your day rate. So, yeah. So we're in stalemate. And as you know, I like a conflict and I like a battle, especially with bullies. I especially like battling with bullies, and corporate bullies at that. Corporate bullies are my favourite pastime. Playing on the vulnerable. Anyway, I'm ready for them. So I just thought I'd come in and have a chinwag with for 10 minutes while a wee bit of paint dries and a wee bit of this and a wee bit of that and a wee bit of window sealant dries and stuff like this. But I think that pigeon had the right idea. It's not particularly nice day. The sky's black on one side. But hey, I'm not complaining. I treated myself to some new aftershave and some new shower gel out of B&M. It was $3.99. Smell great. I smell great. I probably don't taste great, but I smell great. What else can I show you? I also treated myself to a prawn cocktail, and it was like duking for rubber bullets and cheap tomato sauce at Halloween. That's the only way I can describe eating it. Crap wouldn't even cover it. Anyway, that's it. So there you go. One of them days, dudes. Yeah, Gary, I know how the system works, mate. I'm all over them. I've got nice soap, Charlie, but that's for special occasions, the rusty nail. And they want a gherkin. I've finished my pickled eggs, they're done. So, I don't know where yous all are, here, there and everywhere. But I'm going to get back to work and make hay while the sun shines. The Liverpool Massive. I wonder if you know my mates in Liverpool. The Williams brothers. Boxing family. Bootle. Peter Williams. Egypt. Are you in Egypt, Paul? Brilliant, mate. Do you know Peter Williams from Bootle? Gang 1. I served in the Marines with Peter. Cooch is in Dublin. Hoo, 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 hoo. The People's Republic of Paisley. Oh. Right, guys, I'm going to get back to it. The Milton Massive. Yeah, there's a lot of Williamses in Liverpool. It's quite a common name. Well, these were a boxing family. I'm good, Big Billy. Hope you're well, mate. Oh, right, that's the rain kind of turning off a wee bit. It's just drizzle. I can handle drizzle. Time to crack on, guys. Hope you have a good day and a good night. I'll maybe talk later. I was going to tell you a funny story. I need to think about that one, if I'm going to tell you or not. It's a wee bit tricky. Don't want to drop myself in it. I'm only kidding. Oh, my face is cracking with this weather. I better get my oil of Yuli on. Keep my nice complexion. Right, that's it. I'm out of here. Have a good day. Oh, wait a minute. OG's just asked if I'm on Insta. I am. AC Shine a Light. AC_Shine a Light. Alright, guys. Take it easy. Charlie, I'll see you soon, mate. Talk later. Bye.